Find out more by clicking on the Services tab at the top of this page.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home, or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone, or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, one website, SummitCitySports.com. Live stream high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne area athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. Our elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance coordinate your care all along the way. Parkview Sports Medicine, game on.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana with our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic, offering direct access to physicians and Saturday morning clinics that are convenient for you. Parkview Sports Medicine, game on.
There's Ryan looking to center into the slot to Esther, but broken up by Scott. He shoots, hit, scores!
Now the sticks are up, and now this is bad news. Everyone going at it down here in the corner.
Fort Wayne Hockey.
Prong with the deke.
6 teams.
Bone cutter to Ryan Freeby with the shot from the point. He scores!
Live stream games new this season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
If you're an athlete or the parent of one, you want to check out Parkview Sports Medicine. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionist, our expert physicians at O&E, and the area's only specialized athletic rehab. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com and click on the Services tab.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year, new equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate, visit SummitCitySports.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week number 19, our second to last regular season game, and it is going to be game number 3, this one between the Leo Lions and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. So right now, these two teams are battling for first place and what is known as the Roy Chin Cup here in Fort Wayne High School hockey. The Roy Chin Cup is awarded to the team that has the best regular season record. But it's not just these two teams. A surprising team is pulling up right behind them, and that is the Carroll Chargers. They sit 2 points back from these two teams. Dwenger and Leo are at 29 points, and Carroll currently sits at 27. And right now, the score of the Carroll Summit City game is 1-1 going into the third period. So basically, tonight we'll decide who gets the Roy Chin. If Leo wins and Carroll can win, that means Carroll is still in the mix. If Dwenger wins and Carroll loses, Carroll is out of the mix, and Dwenger will have the head advantage going into next week as they play Fort Wayne, and Leo will play Carroll. Our goaltending duel tonight will be Kyler Bays against goaltender Steven Vlatt. We are ready to get things started at center ice. And off the draw is now going to be played in the zone by Zaremba, poking it to Zemanski. And Zemanski plays it behind the net before being tied up. Bonecutter now picks it up, and here come the Lions. Bonecutter loses possession. That will be an offsides. So, face-off at the neutral zone, just outside of the Dwenger zone. That will be a win for Nick James. And McClung comes to play it, tied up now along the near corner. Here is Lucas Robbins. Robbins down low, pressured by Nick James and McClung. Bonecutter now with possession along the far side. He is tied up by Nick James, and Speckard comes in to help. That will come loose. And Speckard now has possession before being cleared by Ben James. A shot from Josh Robinson goes just wide. Bonecutter out to Robinson at the point, trying to get it over to Ray. A bad pass there, and he will poke it from Zemanski to slow the play down. But here comes Zaremba down the near side as that is knocked away. And here comes Leo. A bad pass there from Bonecutter to Lucas Robbins is intercepted and now played by Louis Knipscher. He will shoot it off the side of the net. And Bonecutter now has possession. He will flip it out of the zone and to Speckard. Speckard in the zone off the stretch pass. He is poked by Louis Knipscher, and Knipscher goes behind the net and down the far side. Knipscher into the zone. Gets around the defense. He loses possession, and play is whistled down. 13:29 remaining in the first period. We are still at 0-0 and a face-off inside the Leo zone. A draw win for Louis Knipscher. That is going to be sent around the boards before being knocked down by Logan Robbins, who himself will send it around the boards. Played now by Leedy. Leedy gets it up ice to a Grossman, 2-on-1. Grossman with the shot, saved by Vlatt, and the rebound will go just behind the net. Lucky bounce there. Hensley pressured there by Logan Robbins, and Robbins puts it into the corner as he is now pressured by Hensley. Robertson comes to help, gets it around to the point. Here's Freebie, a shot that is saved by Vlatt, and Vlatt will hang on. So faceoff will be inside of the Dwenger zone, as is now going to be a faceoff win for the Lions. Lucas Robbins, shot scores! Lucas Robbins puts it 5-0 on Vlatt. It's 1-0 Leo. So pretty much right off the draw, Leo grabs the puck, puts a 5-0 on Vlatt, and takes the early lead roughly 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the game. Now off the draw, that is going to be restarted as kind of a false start on the draw. And now it is dropped. That's played now by Dwenger and now by Parker Ray. Inside now of the Dwenger zone, that goes for an icing. And the faceoff will go all the way inside of the Leo zone. Off the draw now, that is going to be played at center ice by McClung. He gloves it down and shoots it on net. Ray clears the rebound away as it's now played by Zemansky down in the corner for Bonecutter. Bonecutter pressured there by Louis Knipscher, and that is loose in the high slot. Speckhard now with possession. He gets it over, trying to get to Bonecutter before being stolen by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher into the zone now, pressured by Speckhard and Robinson. Louis Knipscher pretty much walking around the entire Leo line. He still has possession of the puck. He will get it down to Zaremba, as Zaremba sends it to the front of the net before being covered by Bays. So now face-off inside of the Leo zone. That is going to be won by the Saints and picked up now by Louis Knipscher down behind the net. That will reach the side of the net and covered once again by Bays. The face-off will be once again inside the Leo zone. So now off the draw, that's won once again by the Saints. A shot there by DeGroot is blocked in front, and here is Logan Robbins. Robbins goes down the far side, gets around Ben James before being taken out by Nick James. Leedy now with possession, gets it out to the point. Dotweiler trying to get it back down low. He keeps it at the line. Ben James now with possession. That is going to be blocked down by Logan Robbins and played there by Nick James. Ben James will now play it and send it around the boards to DeGroot along the near side. Leedy has it in his feet. Leroy attempting to center it, unable to find somebody. And Robinson will send it down low. Here's Leroy, shot, scores! Leroy with the goal off a backhand pass from Leedy, and it's 2-0. That will be Leroy's first goal of the season as he extends the lead 2-2. And here is Grossman on the breakaway. He is pressured there by Hensley, taken down, and no call. As that comes loose, now played by Zemansky along the near side. Zemansky bumped off there by Clauser and Grossman. And now being tied up, Zemansky gets it to Robertson. Robertson over to Zaremba. And Zaremba gets inside the zone, carries it to the far corner. Behind the net, wraparound attempt goes through the crease. And a shot there hits the side of the net. Here's Hensley, another shot. That is wide. Looking for a tip from Zaremba behind the play. As it's now picked up by McClung. McClung centers it. That's gloved down by Parker Ray. And he'll shoot it as far as center ice before it's played by Hensley. Hensley, poke check there by Robinson. Here's Zaremba. Zaremba shot, saved by Bays, and A will hang on. .9:49 remaining in the first period. Face off inside the Leo zone, and Leo holds the 2-0 lead. So now off the draw, that's going to be shot off the boards and knocked down by Ben James. Bonecutter gets it out of the zone as Ben James now grabs possession once again for the Saints, gets it over to Woods. A bad pass there, gathered up by Sather. Here is Bonecutter. That rolls on net. It is still loose, and Sather sends it around the boards, grabbed now by Freebie. Freebie a shot, knocked down, and high stick waved off. Here is Speckhard, out to Freebie. Freebie a shot, tipped by Robbins, and that goes just wide. Here's Bonecutter. Bonecutter backhands it to the point for Dotweiler, and he'll send it back down low, trying to get it to Robbins. Played now by Nick Kuharski. Pressured there by Speckar. Ben James gets it off the boards and out of the zone. Dotweiler puts it back in to be sticked and played now by Ben James, who gets it over to Woods. Woods down the near side, a shot. That will be an offsides. And play whistled down. Face off in the neutral zone just outside of the Leo zone. .8:53 remaining in the first period. Faced off in the neutral zone. That is going to be a win for Nick James. McClung pressured there by Leedy. Picked up now by Robinson. He gets it over to Logan Robbins. And it is now played by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher in the zone. Knocked out by Ray. A shot is saved by Bays. And Bays will hang on. Now off the draw is going to be played now by Nick James along the far side. And that is going to be kept in at the point by McClung. And Louis Knipscher is now tied up along the boards. Logan Robbins gets it now. A turnover there. Griffin Knipscher off the boards to Louis Knipscher. A shot that is blocked by a stick. And that will go into the safety netting. So now face off inside of the Leo zone. That is going to be a win for Bonecutter. Freebie banks it off the boards to Clauser. Clauser up to Lucas Robbins. And that is going to be played at center ice by DeGroot. DeGroot flips it inside the Leo zone. Knocked down by Robertson. Here's Zamansky. At the point, McClung gets it down low. Stolen, and here comes Speckar. 2-on-1 up to Lucas Robbins. Robbins, a shot that will go just wide. Bonecutter unable to keep it in. It's a race. Zaremba is going to get there first. Zaremba centers it to Zamansky, broken up there by Clauser. Here is Bonecutter. Bonecutter coming down the near side, knocked off the play there by Nick James. And here's Zamansky to Zaremba. Zaremba, a shot into the glove of Bays, and he will hang on. 7:20 remaining in the first period. Still 2-0 in favor of the Lions. The face-off will be to the left of Kyler Bays. So now off the draw, that's going to be played now by Parker Ray. As now is Logan Robbins with pressure by Louis Knipscher. And it will now be cleared out of the zone by the skate of Logan Robbins. Down low, Logan Robbins in the far corner up to Leedy. Leedy clearing attempt, is blocked down by James, as is now in the far corner, picked up by Kohlmeyer, as he was attempting to get to Louis Knipscher. Kohlmeyer, a shot, saved by Bays. And at the point, Ben James gets it back down low, picked up by Ray. Ray carries it up ice, loses control, turnover, and Kohlmeyer pokes it into the zone. Nick James now tying up Ray for possession. Here is Logan Robbins. He turns it over, and now taken by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher, a shot, saved by Bays, and Bays dives down, but it's still loose. And now Kohlmeyer, a shot, saved by Bays, and Bays hangs on. Dwenger with all kinds of pressure now, trying to keep this game from slipping out of control and getting this back into a one-goal game. .6:08 remaining in the first period. As now is going to be played by Kuharski. Shot there, save, and that will be cleared out of the zone by Freebie. and down the ice. DeGroot now with possession, gets it over to Zaremba, and Zaremba still will get it over to Kuharski, but that's broken up by Clauser. Zaremba now with possession, gets it inside the zone before being sent down ice by Clauser. Excuse me, that will go for an icing. So face off all the way back inside the legal zone. That's a face-off win for the Lions, picked up now and behind the net. Here is going to be Zaremba. That is stolen and played now by Speckard, trying to get it to Bonecutter. As he loses it, here's Robertson. Robertson looking to get it to Zaremba, stolen by Lucas Robbins. And picked up now by Freebie. Freebie up to Lucas Robbins. Robbins get the back, Bonecutter. Bonecutter into the zone. Bonecutter looking to center to Speckard. Block pass there by DeGroot. A shot from Robbins, save off the mask. That's in the feet of Bonecutter. Robertson gets it over to Zaremba before being kept in by Robinson. Lucas Robbins, a shot that is sent wide. And Nick Kuharski tries to get it out. Knocked down by Josh Robinson. Here's Bonecutter now. Over to Ray. Ray up to Lucas Robbins. Knocked down and played by DeGroot. DeGroot over to Woods. Woods gets it up ice, looking for a stretch pass. Louis Knipscher is able to get it. Knipscher to Sather. Sather a shot that goes wide. Played now by Lucas Robbins to Ray. Ray up to Speckard. Pass is stolen. That shot will go wide. And that will be blocked down. Speckard racing for the puck. He'll get there, and he'll throw it on net. Saved by Vlad. Rebound goes right back to Speckard, but Woods is able to get there first. He's poke checked by Logan Robbins. Robbins out to Grossman. Speckard, a shot. Blocker saved by Vlad. Here's Logan Robbins. Robbins out to Freebie. A backhand knocked away by Woods. Here is Logan Robbins. Out to Grossman. Knocked away by Vlad. Sather sends it around the boards. Kept in by Dotweiler. Here is Logan Robbins. Out to Leedy. Back to Logan. Intercepted by Hensley. And they will go the other way. Hensley into the zone. Shot, rebound, save. And that will be cleared away. Kohlmeyer with possession now at center ice. Up ice to Louis Knipscher. Knipscher cuts to the far side. Shot, save. Rebound is knocked away by Bonecutter. And a Dotweiler will shoot it out of the zone. Icing waved off. Played now by Ben James. James over to Wagner. Stolen by Bonecutter. Bonecutter gets it down low. Played now by Ben James. Off the boards to McClung. Up ice looking for Louis Knipscher. Pass cannot be completed. That will go for an icing. 2:44 remaining in the first period. Face-off inside of the Dwenger zone is going to be the left of Vlad, and is going to be a tie-up win for the Saints. Wagner now with possession. He'll carry it to the near side and inside the Leo zone. A shot there is off the stick of Bays and into the safety netting. Play will be whistled down. So now off the draw, it is going to be played now by Logan Robbins, looking to get it to Goins. Wagner now with possession. Drop pass to McClung. A shot is blocked. That will fly into the glove of Bays, and Bays will hang on. Face-off win by Nick James. Wagner shot, save, rebound, cleared away. and played now by Goins. Goins gets it inside the Dwenger zone to be picked up now by McClung. Pressured there by Logan Robbins in the feet of Goins. Wagner's shot saved by Bays, and Bays will hang on. Bishop Dwenger's ruling that it went in, but the referee isn't quite sure. So the officials are ruling that the puck did not cross the line before the referees had the intent to blow the whistle. So we will still remain the same at 2-0. Off the draw is now played by Woods. A shot, save in front. And DeGroot, a shot, tipped in front. Rebound is going to be put behind the net. And a wraparound attempt through the crease. Robertson had a wide open net, but a good play there by Freebie. Knocks the puck away. Zaremba with possession now. Pressured there by Logan Robbins. Sends it back around to Nick Kuharski. Hit there by Clauser. Picked up now and carried down ice. And that will be picked up by Woods. Robertson now with possession. His clearing attempt is knocked away by Bonecutter. Bonecutter will send it down low to Leedy. To Bonecutter. Shot off the pad of Vlot. Rebound is picked up by Woods, who will now carry it inside of the neutral zone. Here is Bonecutter. That's now inside the zone. Poked by Speckard. Speckard a shot, save, rebound is also saved by Vlot. Picked up now by Louis Knipscher. Hayes tied up there, picked up by Griffin Knipscher. Poke checked by Bonecutter. A shot off the blocker of Vlot. Rebound picked up by Woods. And Hensley now with possession. He'll send it around the boards. Robinson able to keep it in. Bonecutter poke checked Louis Knipscher. At center ice, to get it into the zone was Knipscher, and that will go for no icing, as it is now picked up by Ray. Knipscher now with this. Shot is saved by Bays, and Bays will hang on. And so we will have a final from our game number 2 between the Carroll Chargers and the Summit City Panthers, as the Carroll Chargers go on to win by a score of 4-1. So that will put them in a second place tie with the loser of this game with 29 points. Here's a shot from Knipscher that is saved. McClung now with it, he will lose it. That is sent down ice, and that will do it for the first period. Leo leads by a score of 2-0. And we will be right back right here on SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home, or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter than strawberry pie. Just like the morning, your smile brings the sunshine.
The Parkview Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
All right, we are getting ready for the second period now between the Leo Lions and Bishop Dwenger Saints. And as I said, now we have an official final. It was Carroll 4, the Summit City Panthers 1. So as I said, that will put Carroll in a tie for second place with 29 points, with the loser of tonight's game between Leo and Dwenger. So we are getting ready for puck drop here in the second period. But, of course, don't forget that today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. That is 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kohlmeyer now with the puck. He will put it inside the Leo zone. And now it's played by Speckhard. Speckhard carries it down the ice. Onside play. Here's Lucas Robbins. A shot saved by Vlad. Rebound knocked away by Hensley. Here's Dotweiler at the point. Freebie now with it. Up to Lucas Robbins. Cannot control the puck. And that is sent down ice by McClung. That will be shot down ice. Icing will be waved off as Hensley got to it first before it crosses the goal line. Coming down ice. Robertson. That's poked away by Speckhard and picked up now by Kohlmeyer. Over to McClung. McClung with it now. He decides to come down the far side, but put into the boards heavily there by Logan Robbins. And Freebie will shoot it back inside the Dwenger zone. Grossman back inside the Dwenger zone, picked up by Hensley, and gets it up ice to Louis Knipscher. Knipscher takes it to the near corner. Hit there by Grossman, and he is hit once again by Grossman, picked up now by Zaremba. Zaremba to Louis Knipscher, loses possession. A shot is blocked by Freebie, and now here comes Leo the other way. Leedy into the zone. Trying to get it to Logan Robbins, unable to do so, and it is now picked up by Robbins. And a pass there is knocked away, and a race for the puck. It looks like it's going to be James getting the first to Louis Knipscher. They had Bays down and out, but the pass cannot be completed. Here's Louis Knipscher, a shot, saved by Bays, and Bays will hang on. Knipscher had a wide open man back door, but chose to take it to the far side and shoot it straight into Bays. And the faceoff will be inside the Leo zone. Bonecutter with the win there. That is going to be now played by Lucas Robbins as he goes down the far side. Robbins, Deke shot. That will hit the backboards, possibly a save or went wide. Ben James now with possession, looking to get it up to Zaremba. Stolen by Bonecutter. Shot, saved by Vlad, and Vlad hangs on. Face-off now is going to be redone, and a new centerman coming in for the Saints. Now off the draw, a shot there by Speckhard is blocked in front, and Vlad finds the puck and manages to cover. 12:39 remaining in the second period. We still sit at 2-0. Both goals coming in the first period. And now a face-off is going to be won by the Saints. Sather with possession. That hits Speckhard in the leg and played now by Speckhard. Here is Robbins, a shot. That goes just wide. And we will have a penalty coming up to the Saints. It looks like it's going to be Louis Knipscher going to the box for roughing. So Leo will go on the power play for the first time tonight. As they look to extend the lead to 3. A face-off win there by Nick James. Dwenger pretty much owning the face-off circle right now. As now is McClung tied up along the far corner. Freebie with possession. Gets it down low, picked up now by Bonecutter. Tied up there by McClung. Here's Speckard. Speckard loses it in his feet. Zaremba gets it and shoots it down the ice. Here's Freebie with possession now. Freebie over to Lucas Robbins, who then will get it back to Freebie. That is taken there by Nick James and sent back inside the Leo zone. Bonecutter with possession, goes up the near side, and now played by Nick James. Tied up there along the near side, as now is still going to be held up there, finally coming out. Here is Lucas Robbins. Robbins trying to get around Zaremba, able to do so. A shot, saved by Vlat. And a whistle for the Nets coming off. 51 seconds remains in the penalty to Louis Knipscher. 11-11 remaining in the second period. We still sit at 2-0. Another face-off win for the Saints, as now is going to be played by Josh Robinson, who shoots it off the board, and that will be sent down ice and on net. Robinson to Leedy. Leedy now has possession, gets it over to Ray. Ray up to Goins, who gets it to Clauser. That will be shot off the glass back inside the Leo zone, and here's Robinson. Robinson up ice to Clauser, cannot be completed. Woods puts it back inside the zone. 15 seconds remaining in the power play for the Lions, as now is going to be Goins. He shoots it down the ice, and that will go for an icing. 8 seconds remaining in the penalty to Louis Knipscher. 10:28 remaining in the second period. So off the draw here is Hensley, a shot that goes just wide, and now picked up by Bonecutter. Even strike now between Dwenger and Leo. Bonecutter pretty much on a breakaway, but he is held up there by Hensley, who managed to get back in time. Picked up now by McClung, gets it up to Zaremba. Zaremba into the zone. Poke check there by Dotweiler. This is now picked up by McClung. To Holmeyer, a shot that is sent wide of the net. Another shot that is into the glove of Bays, and Bays will hang on. So faceoff will come back into the Leo zone. It is going to be to the right of Bays. And now Freebie with possession sends it around the boards. That will go down the ice to be played now by McClung inside his own zone. McClung drop pass, almost hits the skates of Vlad and almost put it in the net. But no danger there, as is now picked up by Hayes. Hayes into the zone, poke check there, as it's now going to be played by Speckard. Speckard throws it on net. That's a save by Vlad, and Vlad will hang on. 9:20 remaining in the second period. A face-off to the left of Vlot. Tie up there, and it's won by the Saints yet again. They're pretty much owning the face-off circle tonight. Freebie now with possession, gets it over to Hayes. DeGroot loses it in his feet, picked up now by Hayes. This is now played by Logan Robbins. Logan Robbins also with possession still as he carries it to the point to Dotweiler, who wasn't ready, and that will come out of the zone. Looking to get it up ice to Zemanski. Icing will be waved off, and that's sent around the boards to Hayes from Freebie. Hayes looking to get it out of the zone, knocked down by Nick James. And that's sent around the boards now to be played by Dotweiler, who picks it back up after it was sent back around the boards by Ben James. Here's DeGroot. DeGroot's shot saved by Bays, as now that will be played by Ben James. Picked up by Nick James. Back out to Ben James. Ben James' shot blocked by Freebie. As that's in the feet of Wagner. Leedy's able to clear it, and Ben James will shoot it back inside the Leo zone. Dotweiler gets it out of the zone, picked up there by DeGroot at center ice, and now is played by Dotweiler. Here is Lucas Robbins. Robbins carries it down the far side, a drive, save, and that goes behind the net. Played now by Boatcutter. A shot from Robbins goes wide, and Lucas Robbins still with possession. Leaves it for Grossman. Bad pass there, as it's now going to be picked up by Grossman. Grossman to Lucas Robbins, trying to backhand it on net, picked up by Zaremba. Zaremba coming into the zone, bumped there by Ray, and Zaremba gets around the fence. Zaremba a shot that will hit the tip of Bays' glove and go just wide. Kohlmeyer chips it back down low to Zaremba. Zaremba now behind the net, and Zaremba throws it on net, saved by Bays. That's under the pad, and Bays hangs on. So now face off inside the Leo zone. That's going to be a win for Bonecutter and the Lions. And Kuharski gets out to Hensley. Hensley back down low to Kuharski. Back to Hensley now. Hensley gets it back down low to Kuharski. Kuharski out to Sather, and he cannot be handling of the pass as that hits him in the skates. Woods a shot, blocked by Kuharski. James a shot, blocked by Lucas Robbins. Bonecutter off the boards and out of the zone. Lucas Robbins racing Nick James for the puck, and Nick James will get there first. Picked up now, goes through the feet of Nick James. It's a race between James and Freebie. James gets there first, but a good play there by Freebie, as now is going to be a heavy hit by Kuharski on Freebie. Here's Woods. Woods a shot blocked again by Sather. Woods' shot is being blocked by his own teammates, unfortunately. Here is Hensley. Hensley a shot blocked by Freebie, as that's off the skate of Freebie, and that will be shot out of the zone by Leedy. That goes for an icing. The pressure offensively is pretty much all Bishop Dwenger, but unfortunately they have yet to be able to solve Bays, as it is still a 2-0 lead for the Leo Lions. Tied up now, it is poked free. Here goes Logan Robbins. Robbins to the far side, a shot off the glove of Vlot, still in play. This is picked up now by DeGroot. DeGroot off the boards. Josh Robbins a shot blocked by DeGroot and picked up there by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher blocked there, picked up by Louis Knipscher. Louis Knipscher shot, that's into the pads of Bays, and Bays hangs on. Louis Knipscher yet again had another man back door, but again he elects to carry the puck and shoot it, and yet almost another easy save there by Bays. Off the draw, another win by the Saints. DeGroot gets it down low to be played by Freeby. He is bumped off the puck by Griffin Knipscher, out to Louis Knipscher. Knipscher tied up there, that comes loose. Here is DeGroot. DeGroot gets it down low, behind the net to be played now by Griffin Knipscher. That will be off the back of the net. And played now by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher still with possession, trying to get around Bonecutter, pretty much trying to do everything by himself and not using his teammates. Here is Louis Knipscher once again. Inside the zone, Knipscher, the shot, saved by Bays, and Bays will hang on. So faceoff will stay inside the Leo zone. And it is going to be to the left of Bays. Off the draw, picked up there by Grossman, and Grossman will carry it down the far side. The centering pass there is broken up, and a shot is saved by Vlad. Out to Josh Robinson at the point, a shot tipped in front by Hensley, that will go wide. Here is Logan Robbins down low, picked up by Leedy behind the net. That's Logan Robbins, a shot saved by Vlad, and Vlad will hang on. .404 remaining in the second period. It is still 2-0 in favor of the Leo Lions. And the shot off the faceoff will come out of the zone. Zaremba racing for control. He gets there first. Zaremba shot scores! Michael Zaremba on the breakaway beats Freeby to the puck and goes under the blocker of Bays. It's now 2-1. So now off the draw, here comes Louis Knipscher. Knipscher with a shot, saved by Bays. That was a bad angle shot. Here's Bonecutter. Bonecutter flips it out of the zone. That will go for an icing. And the faceoff will come all the way back down inside of the Leo zone. So it's going to be yet another face-off win for the Saints. Bonecutter pokes it out, and here goes Speckhard. Tied up there, Speckharder's shot, saved by Vlad. Speckhard doing a good job, still able to get the shot off despite being pressured heavily by McClung, as here now is Woods. Lucas Robbins knocked away by Woods. Speckhard hit there by Kuharski. Lucas Robbins with possession, gets it to Speckhard. Poked away, and here is Josh Robinson. No icing. Delayed offsides, and we will have a penalty coming up to the Saints. It's going to be a high stick. So another Leo power play coming up. This will be their second opportunity of the night. They currently sit 0 for 1 on the evening, as it looks like it is going to be Nick Kuharski going to the box for high sticking. Now off the draw, it is going to be another win, and a shot by Speckard is saved. And once again, it's another face-off win for the Saints. Dwenger is just absolutely owning the face-off circle tonight. Off the draw, coming in is yet another win for the Saints. Zaremba managed to get the puck off the tie-up. And here is Lucas Robbins. Robbins to Logan Robbins. Logan Robbins down to Bonecutter. Back to Logan Robbins, out to Lucas Robbins. Robbins, back to Logan Robbins. Robbins a shot, scores! Logan Robbins scores on the power play. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Leo Lions. So off the draw is going to be a false start. And a new centerman coming in for the Saints. So now off the draw, tie up, Louis Knipscher comes in, and it will count as another win for the Saints. That will be put into the zone, be played now by Ben James. James sends it around the boards to be played now by Nick James. And here come the Saints off the boards inside the zone. Nick James with a shot, hits the side of the net. Centering opportunity to Ben James, and that hits the shoulder of Bays. Bays struggling to get back into position, and Lita will shoot it down the ice, and that will be an icing. Dwenger had Bays looking left, right, all over the place. As the puck kept bouncing around, they were unable to get a good shot off, and unfortunately were not able to get this game back to a one-goal game. Off the draw is going to be a tie-up, and that is going to be cleared out to the zone by Nick James. A shot saved by Bays. Face-off inside of the Leo zone is going to be to the left of Bays. As it looks like it is going to be Bonecutter against Nick James. Face-off win by Bonecutter, as now is going to be played by Lucas Robbins. Robbins looking for a stretch pass to Speckard, cannot get it to go. Ben James off the boards and inside of the Leo zone. Ray with possession, he'll fling it out of the zone, picked up by Lucas Robbins. Robbins, a shot, scores! Lucas Robbins gets the puck on a stretch pass. He will score for his second of the night, and it's now 4-1 Leo. So now another face-off that's going to be tied up and picked up by the Saints, but it's poked away. So another win for the Saints on the draw, as now played by Bonecutter inside the zone. Woods sends it around the boards. Now will be played by Robertson. Stolen. Here is Bonecutter's cross-crease pass to Lucas Robbins, but the pass cannot be completed. Hit there by Ray. That's going to be an interference call on Ray. It'll be a power play up for the Saints, their first of the night. So now a face-off will be inside of the Leo zone, and it'll be another face-off win for the Saints, as now is going to be Hensley. Hensley over to Woods, a shot that will go just wide. No high stick on the play, picked up now by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher out to Woods. Shot blocked in front. Here is Hensley. Down low to Louis Knipscher. Knipscher tied up there by Freebie. Here's Knipscher. A shot. Scores! 5-0 on base. It somehow sneaks through. It's a power play goal for the Saints. And now it's 4-2. So now 37 seconds left. Here is the Saints coming into the zone. Louis Knipscher boxed out by 2 of them at once. That is going to be sent around the boards. Here's Louis Knipscher. Knipscher pressuring Lucas Robbins. Zaremba now with possession. Trying to get it to Woods. Kept in by Hensley. Bonecutter with possession now. This is now picked up by Nick James. Pressured there. Louis Knipscher now with possession. 9 seconds remaining. Knipscher loses it. Here comes Logan Robbins. Enough time. Robbins a shot, save, rebound is set wide, and that will do it for the second period. We will go into the second intermission with a 4-2 score. And we will be back right here on Summit City Sports. And don't forget, at Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. Our elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance training offers athletes coordinated care and instant access at the new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Also, ParkviewSportsMedicine.com is the new go-to for local sports with scores and highlights for all area schools. Parkview Sports Medicine wants to celebrate the accomplishments of athletes on and off the field. Check it out at ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. To make Parkview Sports Medicine a part of your team, give us a call at 266-4007 or log on to ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. And, of course, we will be right back with the third period right here on SummitCitySports.com.
UP Sports finds the athlete's purpose beyond athletics, the industry leader in sports performance for over 10 years in Northeast Indiana. You can find out more by clicking on the Services tab at the top of this page.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, one website, SummitCitySports.com. Live stream high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne area athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. Our elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance coordinate your care all along the way. Parkview Sports Medicine, game on.
It's the comets.
Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana with our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic, offering direct access to physicians and Saturday morning clinics that are convenient for you. Parkview Sports Medicine, game on.
There's Ryan looking to center into the slot to Esther, but broken up by Scott. He shoots, hit, scores!
Now the sticks are up. And now this is bad news. Everyone going at it down here in the corner.
Fort Wayne Hockey.
McClung with the deke.
6 teams.
Bone cutter to Ryan Freebie with the shot from the point. He scores!
Live stream games new this season. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
If you're an athlete or the parent of one, you want to check out Parkview Sports Medicine. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionist, our expert physicians at ONE, and the area's only specialized athletic rehab. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com and click on the Services tab.
Thank you for supporting Summit City Sports. For the last several years, we've provided the Fort Wayne community and beyond with coverage of a variety of sports, thanks to our title sponsorship from Parkview Sports Medicine. Since we began in 2015, our annual budget has covered the cost of videographers and commentators to over 300 plus games each year, new equipment and maintenance of that equipment, along with increased broadcast rights fees from the IHSAA. This season, we're reaching out to friends, families, and local businesses for additional sponsorships and donations. You can help us grow and get coverage to your favorite team or sport. A Summit City Sports sponsorship or donation will help make that happen. We have the goal of bringing fans live stream games of every SAC game we cover. With the additional funds, we'd invest in mobile internet devices, allowing us to bring our supporters every SAC conference football and boys and girls basketball games live, as well as more coverage for sports like cross country, tennis, golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and golf, swimming, wrestling, track and field, baseball, and softball. For more information on sponsorships or how to donate,
we are back for your second intermission highlights right here on SummitCitySports.com. We currently sit at a score of 4-2 between the Leo Lions and the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And let's take a look back at how we got this far. Things opened up early in, in the first period, as we had a face-off inside of the Bishop Dwenger zone. That would be won by the Saints, but it is loose in the skates of multiple Saints and Lions, but it is found by Lucas Robbins, who will score on the goal, giving Leo the 1-0 lead. And then later, roughly 2 minutes later, it is going to be Leo once again. A play down low and a bad pass there by the Lions. Picked up at the point down low. Leedy manages to find Leroy in the slot. A backhand pass to Leroy. He will put a 5-hole on Vlad. That will be a goal, and Leroy will extend the Leo lead to 2-0. But Dwenger will respond in the second period, late in the second period. As off the face-off, it is unable to be gloved down by Dotweiler at the point. Zaremba beats Freebie to the puck, and Zaremba goes under the blocker of Bays, and that cuts the Leo lead to 2-1. And then Leo comes right back on an opportunity, power play opportunity. It is going to be Logan Robbins with a shot that goes through the screen, just picking the top corner for the 3-1 Leo lead. And then we still aren't done yet. Also in the second period, with roughly 1:30 left on the clock, a stretch pass finds Lucas Robbins as he goes on a mini breakaway. He manages to score short side on Vlad. That will give Leo the 3-goal lead at 4-1. But Dwenger is not going to give up this game so easily, as they have cut the 3-goal lead back down to 2, as down in the corner, Louis Knipscher stumbles a little bit but manages to regain possession of the puck. He cuts back to the slot, puts it 5-hole on Bays, and that brought the game back to a 2-goal lead. It's 4-2 Leo, and that's where we currently sit as we await the start of the third period right here on SummitCitySports.com. That's going to wrap it up for the second intermission highlights. Don't forget, Big Eyed Fish supports Fort Wayne area athletics and has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Originally located at historic 1502 North Wells Street, you can also visit their express locations at 3001 Hillegas Road and their express north location at 10380 Leo Road. Big Eyed Fish has a 4.3 star rating out of 5 with over 215 Google reviews. Find us at originalbigeyedfish.com and bigeyedfishexpress.com. Like our Facebook pages for updated promotions and enjoy the best fish Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Also, the Fort Wayne Comets have won 9 championships in 65 years of calling Fort Wayne home. The Comets have attracted over 1.2 million fans to the Coliseum over the past 4 years, with an average attendance of over 7,500 fans per game. For game info and tickets, go to Comets.com. You can also follow the Comets on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And remember, it's not just hockey, it is Comets hockey, the hottest ticket in town. We will be right back with the third period right here on SummitCitySports.com.
While the expansion of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse is enhancing the experience for athletes around the area, Parkview Sports Medicine is doing the same inside of the expansion. Introducing the brand new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic, providing immediate access to the entire PSM team for athletes all around the region.
We have this team that we can take care of them from the moment they come in, present with their injury, take them all the way through to the point where they're ready to be back to the performance level that they came in pre-injury. We can provide just about anything that any of your walk-in clinics provide, but we definitely focus on musculoskeletal issues.
The Ortho Express Clinic meets athletes where they're at and when they're playing. The entire PSM team will be at an athlete's fingertips. Additionally, the clinic houses the region's only DEXA body composition assessment and a sports dietitian who can work with athletes on their dietary needs.
Some athletes, it might be a difference in their starting position. You know, they might see a number and say, wow, you know, I had no idea that was my body composition. How can I change this? And sometimes just seeing numbers is more motivating than just talking about, you know, maybe their calorie amount that they're taking in.
The advantage to having an Ortho Express clinic is the diversity of the hours. So people who have non-traditional work schedules should be able to get in. I think having athlete access on the athletic trainer side in the trenches, so to speak, and having them be able to get a hold of us or maybe send us a note and saying, hey, this patient's coming in, this is what I'm worried about, and gives us a heads up.
Whether it's the use of treatment tables, the radiology room, cold whirlpool tank, or the traditional exam room, the Ortho Express Clinic gives patients a seamless experience all under one roof.
This is the type of facility you see in professional and high-level Division I athletics where you have everything right in one place. So if an athlete gets hurt playing basketball or volleyball on the other side, within the same facility they can get their physical therapy or an x-ray if needed just to rule out a fracture. That's stuff you hear about in the NFL, stuff you hear about at high-level colleges where kids just went downstairs and got an x-ray at halftime. We can actually do that in-house now. So it makes us kind of a state-of-the-art, unique facility.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home. or when you're on the go, the same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
All right, we are getting ready for the third period right now, and it's going to be another Dwenger win on the draw. Kohlmeyer comes inside of the zone, and a shot by Louis Knipscher will go just wide. And here comes Speckhard. Tied up there, Nick James now has it. It's now played by Hensley as he's tied up by Bonecutter. That will roll on net. Vlot forced to make the cover, and he holds on to the puck. So off the face-off, it's going to roll out of the Dwenger zone and down the ice for icing. Shot off the faceoff by Logan Robbins, and now is going to be played by Freebie. A drive that is tipped in front and a save by Vlot. Along the near side, that comes out of the zone. Zemansky able to poke it free, but Freebie will send it right back into the Dwenger zone to be picked up there by Hensley. Hensley pressured there by Logan Robbins, and now picked up by Zemansky. Zemansky over to DeGroot. Excuse me. Not quite have gotten rid of my cough, but luckily it's not interfering too much. Here's Hensley up to Zaremba. Zaremba inside the zone. He cuts to the far side. Shot off the crossbar. And that will go into the safety netting. So now off the face-off, Woods gets it back inside the Leo zone. Delayed offsides. And now it will be inside the zone. Played now by Louis Knipscher. Knipscher out to Kohlmeyer, shot save, rebound, and it's now covered by Bays. Lucas Robbins now off the draw, centering pass from Louis Knipscher. Kohlmeyer with the shot, saved by Bays, and Bays will hang on. Now off the face-off, that will come out of the zone, and it is now going to be played by McClung off the boards to Zemansky. Zemansky looking for Zaremba, unable to find him, and now Woods is able to keep it in the zone. Played now by Zemansky behind the net. Zemansky still with possession, gets it out to the point. DeGroot able to play, or excuse me, Woods with the shot, saved by Bays. Zemansky has shot, that will go just wide. Played now by Woods. Woods able to keep it in. Up to Robertson, and Robertson carries down the far side to Zaremba. Zaremba has it now behind the net. Zaremba out to the point, looking for Woods, but cannot find it. That will roll out of the zone. Woods still with possession now, off the boards, up to Zemansky. Zemansky up ice to Zaremba. Zaremba gets it inside the Leo zone. Pressure there by Lucas Robbins. Robbins still with possession behind the net. He will carry it down the middle. He is poke checked there, but still manages to get it. Lucas Robbins pressured by McClung. McClung forces him in behind the net. It is tied up in the feet of Louis Knipscher. Knipscher will come away with it. Here's Lucas Robbins with the shot. That will go just wide, as he will now pick it up along the near side. Speckard out to Freebie. A shot tipped by Bonecutter, and that will be held on to. Penalty after the play, as Lucas Robbins went to poke the goalie after the whistle, and that will be a penalty. Dwenger to the power play. So face-off will be in the neutral zone, as is going to be Bonecutter against Louis Knipscher, and a face-off win by the Saints. Hensley up ice to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer into the zone. Now he is going to be tied up there, and now is going to be played at the point, but out of the zone. Hensley now with it. Hensley inside the zone. Cuts back to the middle, gets it over to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer's shot saved by Bays, and Bays will hang on. Things really starting to get violent between these two teams. A lot of stuff happening after the whistles. And now is going to be a face-off inside the Leo zone. Face-off win by Nick James. Out to the point. Here is Kohlmeyer over to Hensley. Hensley looking for a shot, blocked by Bonecutter. And now is going to be tied up and played out to the point. Here is Ben James. James over to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer back to James. James' shot. That goes just wide. And here's Nick James' shot, saved by Bays, and Bays will hang on. .10:58 remaining in the third period. 1:13 remaining in the penalty to Lucas Robbins. And we still sit at 4-2. Off the draw, here is Freebie. He'll bang it off the boards. Woods able to keep it in. Here is Robertson. He will lose it to Leedy, and Leedy sends it down the ice. Up ice, played now by Woods. Woods to Robertson. Robertson in the zone. That will be held onto by Bays, and Bays covers the puck. Face-off back inside the Leo zone, and it is going to be a win by Robbins, and that will be poked out of the zone by Leedy. Woods with possession. He'll bank it off the boards around to McClung. So he has to slow up, as that was a little bit behind him. Leedy pulls him down on the play. Now played by Robertson. Robertson stops behind the net looking to get something set up. Robertson off the boards, up to McClung. McClung gets it to Zemansky. Zemansky into the zone. Shot off the blocker. And now played by Woods. A shot, save, rebound is found and covered by Bays. 10 seconds remaining in the penalty to Lucas Robbins. 9:55 remaining in the third. And a face-off inside the Leo zone. Off the draw, Louis Knipscher back to Hensley. Here's Kohlmeyer's shot. That goes off the stick of Nick James, who was down on the ice. Here is Hensley. Over to Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer's shot scores! 5-0 on Bays. It is Kohlmeyer, and it's now 4-3. So Kohlmeyer brings this back to a one-goal game. 9:44 remaining in the period. Lots of time. Anything can happen. Tie up there. That's going to be sent back and played now by DeGroot. And now is played by Bonecutter, poked away by Hensley. Speckard now with possession. That's sent away by Hensley as he maintains possession. Hensley loses control. That goes up to Nick James, poked away by Lucas Robbins. That comes out. Kohlmeyer gets it inside the zone. Freebie sending it around the boards. Now played by Lucas Robbins. Robbins coming down the middle. Robbins cuts to the middle, poked away by DeGroot. And now it is going to be Zaremba going the other way. Comes down the far side. Cuts to the middle. Zaremba shot, saved by Bays. And it is now Zaremba behind the net. Zaremba to DeGroot, and that is sent just wide. Excuse me, that was Robertson. Play whistle down. Possibly could have hit a Leo player in the bench. And we'll have a face-off at center ice. Tie up on the draw. That is now going to be won and put in the zone by Robertson, leading with possession. Gets it up to Goins. And that will be pushed down into the far corner by Goins to be played by Zemansky. Zemansky hit there, and that is loose in the slot right out above the crease, but unable to get a stick on it was Robbins, and that is now played by Robertson. Robertson over to McClung. McClung up ice to Zemansky, can't handle the pass, and now is going to be played by Ray. Ray off the boards. Robertson has it now for Dwenger. Robertson into the zone, cuts to the middle, knocked away by Ray. Here's Logan Robbins. Zaremba steals it. Zaremba, a shot. That hits Louis Knipscher, blocked by his own teammate accidentally. And now it is going to be picked up by Zaremba. Shot, that goes wide. And now down low, here is Louis Knipscher, held up there. Bays finds it, and he will cover it. 7:34 remaining in the third period. Plenty of time to get anything going for either team. Now here is Hensley, a shot tipped in front by Kohlmeyer. That goes just wide. Rebound opportunity saved by Bays. Hensley, shot, save, rebound, scores! Robertson! Correction on that. That is going to be Nick James's goal. I do apologize on that. I got caught up in the excitement, and it is actually going to be credited to Nick James. Referees having a conversation with the linesman. Now off the face-off, tied up and won once again by Dwenger. Here's Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer into the zone. Here's Nick James. James can't handle it, and that will be covered. Play blown dead. Kind of a fast whistle on that one as Bays didn't have full cover of the puck. Either way, it's a face-off inside the Leo zone. So off the draw, it is now going to be played by Nick James. James carries it down low, walks the line. That's now behind the net. Here is Lucas Robbins. Robbins cuts back to the near side. Robbins out of the zone. Woods gets it back inside the Leo zone. And now that is going to be played by Hensley at center ice up to Louis Knipscher. Stolen by Josh Robinson and delayed offsides. Louis Knipscher touches up and now played by Josh Robinson. Pass by Ray is knocked away. Here is Robinson. Sees pressure there. Zemansky now with possession. Robertson trying to get it down low. Woods able to keep it in there. Good play. And Louis Knipscher's shot will go through the crease. Here is Hensley. Shot blocked accidentally by Zaremba. Here is Hensley. Pokes it out of the zone. Played to Robertson. Robertson looking for Louis Knipscher. He's heading off for a change. As it is now going to be played in the zone by Woods. Zemansky inside the Leo zone. 5:55 remaining. Clauser now with it. As it comes out of the zone, it is now going to be DeGroot. DeGroot up to Zaremba. Zaremba cuts in the middle, shot into the glove of Bays, and Bays will hang on. So faceoff will be inside of the Leo zone. 5:40 remaining. As it is now going to be a faceoff win by Robbins. And now it'll be off the glass and out of the zone. Actually held in at the point by DeGroot. And now tied up along the near side. Here is Zaremba out in front. Nick James' shot. That is going to be into the glove of Bays. Win by James. Here's Hensley. Down to Louis Knipscher. Shot, save, tipped wide. That goes through the crease. Here's Kohlmeyer. Out to Ben James. A shot. That goes wide. Here's Nick James. Down low. That hits the side of the net. Here is Kohlmeyer. Kohlmeyer. Shot fouled by Bays, and Bays hangs on. The pressure is all Bishop Dwenger as they are hounding Leo inside their own zone. We are going to have a timeout called by the Lions, looking to get this momentum stopped by Bishop Dwenger, and we will be right back right here on SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home, or when you're on the go, the same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
Beautiful baby, you're sweeter
Family Birthing Centers with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
We are back, getting ready to continue the third period. It is 4-4, and a dramatic finish is going to be coming up between these two teams. Tied up on the draw, that is going to be played now by Robertson, as he is able to hold the line and keep it in. That finally comes out by Bonecutter. Hensley with possession, up to Ben James. James looking to Robertson. Robertson gets it in the zone, and Ben James will shoot it down into the far corner and behind the net. Zemansky pressured by Ray. Hensley off the boards, gets it back to Robertson. Robertson a shot that is blocked by Bonecutter. And here's Zemansky. Down low to Robertson. Here's Zaremba. Wraparound attempt. That is stopped by Bays, and Bays hangs on. .416 is all that separates us from either a victor or an overtime. And if we reach overtime, it will be the second overtime streamed right here on Summit City Sports. And ironically, the second time that these two teams have gone to overtime. A shot there is saved by Bays, and he will hang on. Play is roughly lasting about 10, 15, 20 seconds. As here now is Nick James. James along the near side, pushed down on the play, as is now going to be Logan Robbins, pressured there by Louis Knipscher and Kohlmeyer. Knipscher hit there. That comes out to the point. Woods over to McClung. McClung a shot. That goes into the far corner. Knipscher looking to get it centered. Knipscher another shot. That's loose in the slot and cleared out of the zone. No ice on the play. Here's Woods. Woods up to Nick James. James carries it to the far side. He's poke checked there by Speckhard. And Woods gets it inside the zone. Delayed offsides. So McClung gets it up to Louis Knipscher. And Knipscher throws it on net. That goes through the crease, possibly sticked away by Bays. Played now by Speckhard. Speckhard poked there. Here is Zemansky, but Speckhard grabs it, gets it to Bonecutter. Bonecutter coming down the far side, inside the zone. Bonecutter looking for Robbins, can't get it to go. Here's Hensley. Hensley up ice, kept in by Robinson. Picked up by Hensley. Hensley coming out of the zone. Goes up the middle. Into the zone. Here's Hensley. Hensley to Zaremba. That's loose and right outside the crease, and that's poked away by Ray. Flipped out of the zone. Here is Hensley. Hensley still with possession. He carries it inside of the Leo zone. Hensley a shot. That's blocked. Here is Zemansky. Hensley shot. Loose in the slide. It's loose. And no goal. No goal. The ref loses sight of it. We are still tied up at 4. The ref blew it dead. He lost sight of it, even though it was laying right in the crease. And Bays kind of bailed out there by the whistle. DeGroot goes wide. Here is Kohlmeyer behind the net. Kohlmeyer sends it back around to Louis Knipscher. Knipscher out to Nick James. Kohlmeyer could not get a stick on it. And here down low it is Logan Robbins. Robbins looking to Grossman. Under 2 minutes to play. Here's DeGroot. DeGroot off the boards. That's stolen by, now played by Ben James. Grossman puts it back inside the zone. Here is Nick James. Sends it around the boards to DeGroot. DeGroot with possession, tied up there. Here's Grossman, poked by DeGroot, and Louis Knipscher comes away with it. Knipscher carrying it down the far side. He gets around Freebie. Knipscher loses it. Wrap around a tip. Scores! Louis Knipscher breaks the tie with a 1:24 left. Dwenger has come back, being down 4-1, and scores 4 straight goals on Bays. It's now 5-4. As I said, pretty much the winner of this game is going to help to determine who wins the Roy Chin. And as it stands right now, Dwenger is winning. 1:24 left. Look for Bays to come off for the extra attacker. Here is Lucas Robbins. Robbins into the zone, hit there by Woods. And a penalty coming up. Woods goes to the box for tripping. And a bad time for a penalty, as Leo will have the man advantage for the rest of the game. Bays going to the bench now. Leo's going to have a 2-man advantage at 6-4, and Dwenger calls the timeout to get a play drawn up, so they maintain the 5-4 lead. And we will be back with a continuation of the third period right here on SummitCitySports.com.
Friday Night Lights. Fort Wayne football from the comfort of your own home, or when you're on the go. The same night the pigskin touches the end zone or is stopped dead in its tracks. 10 teams, 5 games, 1 website. SummitCitySports.com. Live streamed high school games, score updates, and news hub for all Fort Wayne athletics. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and SummitCitySports.com.
How do you design one of the most advanced DRs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
And we are back now for the finishing minute of the game, as that comes out of the zone and will roll wide. Freebie goes back to play it. Freebie looking to get an open lane. Leo up by 2 men as they pulled Bays. They now have a 6-on-4 advantage. Here comes Logan Robbins down the far side. Robbins cuts back to the corner. Robbins down to Bonecutter. Bonecutter back to Logan Robbins. Out to Robinson. Robinson a shot blocked by Zaremba. Here is Logan Robbins. Back out to Lucas Robbins. Oh, to Freebie. Freebie a shot. That goes into the netting. The faceoff will stay inside of the Dwenger zone. 35 seconds remaining in the third period. Dwenger cannot relax now. They have to be on Leo as much as they can. Win by Bonecutter. Freebie a shot that goes just wide. Here's Bonecutter at the side of the net. Picked up by Speckard. Back to Speckard for Bonecutter. Bonecutter out to Lucas Robbins. A shot blocked by Zaremba. That comes out of the zone. And Lucas Robbins accidentally puts it down into his own zone. Here is Logan Robbins. 14 seconds left. Stretch pass. That goes wide. That will go for an icing. That will do it. 8.8 remaining on the clock. It's pretty much going to be a Dwenger victory unless Leo can get on a really, really fast break. They pretty much have to win the draw and run halfway across the ice in 8 seconds. Off the draw, that is one. Stretch pass, looking, fans on it. 5 seconds, that's going to do it. Kohlmeyer keeps it in. Dwenger wins the game. 5-4 is your final. That propels Dwenger to first place with 31 points. With that victory, that will pretty much seal the deal for the Roy Chin Cup, with Dwenger having 31 points. The Leo Lions lose this one, so they remain in a tie with Carroll at 29 points. And Carroll and Leo's only hope for getting the Roy Chin is if the Fort Wayne Bruins can pull off an near impossible task and defeat the Bishop Dwenger Saints. So pretty much the only hope for Leo or Carroll is if Fort Wayne Bruins can pull off the biggest upset of the season next week and defeat the Bishop Dwenger Saints. If not, and Dwenger wins, it is the Roy Chin Trophy to the Saints, ending Carroll's 3-year winning streak. Either way, we will see how this unfolds next week, the final regular season games of the year, and also senior night right here on SummitCitySports.com. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week.